Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So Solana did not hold support. I mean, it hasn't dropped below the 22nd of November low, but it will most likely. It will most likely now because it lost critical support. It lost the yellow support area. You can see how relevant it was because when it dropped below that, it lost quickly. Well, nearly 6%. It's quite substantial, yeah. Surely, I mean, we could argue, maybe this is still the wave 5 ongoing. See, we have not really seen any upside still. So surely, I mean, you could still probably count this as some kind of a continuation extension of this fifth wave here, which is part of the wave C of 2. Remember, we talked about upside potential from here very clearly. This was not primary expectation. I told you this is only going to be unlocked above $15. Until we get above $15, I won't believe in it and I wouldn't trade it anyway, because this is a chart that has a lot of downside pressure, a lot of bearish pressure on it, and I think it can only escape it if it goes above the $15 level. Yeah, and I said it could still work out as long as we hold above 1140. Now you can see we're currently below 1140, and yes, only a cent, but we already dropped to $11.12. This has, strictly speaking, not invalidated a 1-2 setup, but usually when you see such a strong retracement, I mean, we've dropped below the 88.7% FIB level. Actually, we've dropped below it. That was sort of the last level at which I would have said it can find support and turn around. It just dropped below it. It's now going to retest it from below. I think it's not going to work out anymore anyway. Very important, below $15, lots of downside pressure. Yeah. Also showed you the bearish count, which is going to take us probably down to around $7, maybe even $2 to $3 or lower in the end. Yeah. This is the orange count. What I will do now, I'm going to take the short-term upside potential off the chart because it's lost all support. So it's not in any way likely anymore. So let me just think. I'm gonna tidy up the higher level wave pattern as well. But first of all, what's important is that I see this here as a wave 1 down, this here as a wave 2 up in the bearish count, and now we are in the third wave down. There would be a fourth up and a fifth down. That's sort of how I see it at the moment. If we zoom out, look at the 4-hour chart. Look at this structure. This doesn't really look like it's over, is it? So we have basically what you could call a triangle pattern here, a rectangle pattern. This is quite a bearish pattern. We lost support, so it's not reassuring for anybody who's speculating here for upside. It's a bearish chart. We lost the 88.7% FIB level also on the higher time frame. And as I just showed you, it just looks like that we were testing the 88.7% FIB level here off the smaller move from below. And it might be that we get rejected. And if we do, then we are probably going to come down quite quickly. So I'm currently looking at this. I need to tidy up now the higher level wave pattern here. Oh no, it's all correct. It's all correct. I don't need to tidy up anything. This here was then the wave 4, and we're now in the wave 5 down. And it's a 5-wave move here. Yeah. So we just wave 1 here. That's how it makes sense. Okay. And then and we've got a 5-wave move down here. Wave 1 down, wave 2 up, now the wave 3 down. Again, this is probably going to be an ending diagonal the way this looks. So Fibonacci extension levels are going to be a bit tough to apply because they are often not that reliable. But if we look at this, looking at the wave 3 target, first target would be the 1-to-1 ratio between waves 1 and 3 would take us to around $7.16. Yeah. I think that is one that in a diagonal pattern is not unlikely. We can compare that if we zoom out now to previous support levels. So what we can do, we can add the VRVP, show us historical support levels. And if we look at that, you can see there is an increase. So we've got our Fibonacci support here at around $7, yeah, as I said before, and there's also a little bit of support here from previous trades. We've basically lost all the other support levels, so it's here from February 21, and below that, if we lose that $7 level as well, well, then there's going to be support from $5. So this is literally the last major range of support before it goes to zero. Yeah, so here it needs to hold if it wants to survive the bear market. Starting basically, if you look at the volume itself, did I do here? I don't know. Just moved all the. But I'm gonna tidy it up afterwards. It's literally lost all the key support levels. This is the only, so $7, and then here this range starting at basically $4.50. Yeah, we had a bit of a spike here at around $5 from September 20. But this is, this is the region it needs to hold. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know where it wants to go, right? And to be honest, I'm now fairly strongly in favor of going to at least $7 and then possibly lower. Yeah, with that $11.40 level that was lost, the yellow support area that was lost. Most recently here with the 88.7% FIB level at $29 that was lost. So yeah, it's not a bullish chart, and I'd be extremely careful here. That's just my message. Not want to talk this project down. This is not about projects. This is all about what does the chart do. And as long as we don't see any signal in the chart, and you know what these signals are, we would want to see 5 waves up, 3 waves down, especially if we are in a range like this, where we've lost most support levels. We need to see a reversal signal. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just catching the falling knife. And this could drop further and further and further. Because in the current situation where you've dropped so much in the bear market and you have no reversal signal and the sentiment is bearish, the sentiment is down, you at least need to see some little tiny bit of evidence that the trend has changed. Also to be able to have a bit of a support level if you want to go long here and trade this. But until then, you can trade this, but now obviously the trend is down, is down and down and down, especially as we lost all support levels. And again, the next one would be at around $7 and then around the 450 level. Now, theoretically, as I said, there's still a small chance that we reverse from here. If we turn around above $10.90, so the low from the 22nd of November, is it likely? In my opinion, absolutely not. There is currently nothing remotely bullish here. We're making lower highs, we're making lower lows, engulfing red candles. And yeah, in all likelihood, I think this is going to head down further. We'll see. If I see anything changing, I will, of course, make you aware. It's important to be a bit flexible in these days, in such a choppy bear market, so I'll keep you updated. So I hope you liked the update about Solana. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.